I revealed the tattoo because hiding your name on my skin felt more painful than admitting how much I love you. Your name is inked on me because somewhere deep inside, I always believed you were meant to stay. I kept this tattoo secret because I was afraid you'd think I crossed a line. But honestly, my heart crossed it long ago. Your name sits quietly on my skin, but it speaks louder than anything I've ever said out loud. I got your name tattooed because loving you felt like the one thing in my life I didn't want to undo. I hid the tattoo because I wasn't ready to show the world how much you matter. But now I am. The moment I inked your name, I accepted that my feelings weren't temporary. They were something I could build a future on. Your name on my skin is a reminder that the best decisions I've ever made were the ones I made with my heart, not my logic. I kept the tattoo covered because I thought you'd run. But slowly, I realized you're the only one I ran toward. Your name is tattooed on me because I wanted a forever memory of the person who made my soul feel alive again. I got your name inked not out of impulse, but out of certainty. Certainty that my heart belongs where yours is. I hid the tattoo because I was scared of what you'd think, but now I'm scared of living without telling you the truth. Your name is on my skin because you've become the part of me I never want to lose. I tattooed your name because you're the only person whose absence feels like losing air. Hiding this tattoo made me realize one thing. Love is supposed to be seen, not buried. Your name sits on my skin as a silent confession, waiting for the day you finally hear it. I inked your name because even if the world changes, the way I feel about you won't. I kept this tattoo secret because it was my safe space, my symbol of a love I wasn't ready to explain. Your name on my body is not a mistake. It's the only truth I've never doubted. I revealed the tattoo because staying silent about my love for you felt like betraying my own heart. Your name is inked on me because you're the chapter I keep rereading, even when I try to move on. I got your name tattooed because love like this doesn't fade. It settles deeper. I hid the tattoo because I thought you'd see it as too much, when in reality, it's the simplest reflection of my heart. Your name sits on my skin like a promise I made to myself, to never settle for anything that doesn't feel like you. My tattoo wasn't about showing off. It was about immortalizing the only person who ever truly understood me. I kept your name hidden because it felt fragile, like the kind of love that needed protection. Your name is on my skin because you're the only soul I trust with the deepest parts of me. I inked your name because every time life broke me, the thought of you put me back together. I hid the tattoo because I didn't want people to judge what they can't understand. Love that runs this deep, your name lies on my skin the way your presence lies in my life. Quiet, soft, and utterly unforgettable. I tattooed your name because my heart wanted to carve your presence into something more permanent than memory. I kept the tattoo secret because I feared reality, but loving you has always been the most real thing I know. Your name on my body is the one decision I made without overthinking, and it's still the one I'm most proud of. I inked your name because I wanted a piece of you with me, even on the days when I feel alone. Hiding this tattoo taught me that love feels heavier when you try to hide it. Your name sits on my skin because you're the reason my heart believes in something bigger than fear. I tattooed your name because you're the one person I never want to forget, even if fate tries to separate us. I hid it because I feared losing you, but now I'm afraid of losing the chance to tell you how much you mean to me. Your name is on my body like a truth I've carried quietly, and revealing it feels like finally breathing. I inked your name because my soul whispered that you were home long before I accepted it. I hid the tattoo because I wasn't ready to be vulnerable. But now vulnerability feels like the only path to you. Your name on my skin reminds me that love doesn't always ask for permission before it blooms. I tattooed your name because letting go of you felt impossible, and I'm done pretending it isn't. The tattoo is proof that sometimes our hearts decide long before we're ready to follow. Your name is on me because you're more than a memory. You're a turning point in my life. I hid this tattoo because I feared the world's reaction. But now I care more about being honest with my heart. Your name sits beautifully on my skin, reminding me of why I chose you in the first place. I inked your name because no matter where I go, a part of me wants to carry you with me. I hid the tattoo because I thought love needed permission, but loving you has never felt wrong. I secretly got your name tattooed on me, and now every time I look at it, I realize I was never afraid of loving you, just afraid of admitting how deep it really went. I got your name inked on my skin because you're the one, truth my heart refuses to erase, and I'm done pretending otherwise. I tattooed your name on me long before I had the courage to speak your name out loud, and hiding it has become harder than loving you. Your name is on my skin now, not because I was bored or foolish, but because my soul whispered your name long before my hands moved. I tattooed your name where I could see it every day because even my body needed a reminder of the person my heart beats for. I kept your name hidden under my clothes, hoping my feelings would fade, but instead they grew louder. So now I'm done hiding. I marked myself with your name because you've marked my entire life in ways I can't undo. And honestly, I don't want to. This tattoo of your name isn't a mistake. It's the truth I carved into my skin when I was too scared to tell you with my voice. Your name sits on my skin like a confession I've been too afraid to make. But today, my fear no longer wins. I hid your name on my body because I thought I'd lose you if you knew. But now I realize I'm losing myself by keeping it quiet. I tattooed your name because you're not just a person to me. You're a story I can't stop writing, even on my own body. This tattoo wasn't an impulse. It was the moment my heart made a decision my mind was too afraid to say out loud. Your name became my tattoo because you became my safe place, even when everything else in my life was falling apart. I tried to hide the ink, but I can't hide the truth. I've loved you far longer than anyone realizes. Your name is inked on me because you changed my life, not because I expected anything in return. The moment I tattooed your name on my skin, I finally understood how deeply you tattooed yourself onto my heart. I got your name inked not to claim you, but because I wanted to honor the love you never knew you gave me. I hid this tattoo because I was scared of your reaction, but the real truth is, I was scared of my own. The tattoo of your name is my quiet confession, one I kept close to my heart until today when silence became unbearable. Your name on my skin feels like a promise my soul made long before my mind caught up. This tattoo is my truth. I never wanted anyone else's name because no one else ever felt like home. I inked your name on me because you're the one person whose memory I never want to fade. I tried to bury this tattoo under clothing, but the universe kept pushing me to reveal the love I've been hiding. Your name is tattooed on me, not as a claim, but as gratitude for the way you unknowingly saved me. I got your name on my skin because letting the world know felt easier than letting you go. I've kept this tattoo a secret because it scared me how naturally my heart chose you. Your name is inked on my body because you live rent-free in a place deeper than skin and bone. I didn't plan the tattoo. It happened when my feelings became too heavy to keep inside. Your name sits on my skin like a truth I've carried quietly, waiting for the moment I could finally breathe it out. I hid this tattoo because I feared the world's judgment, but now I'm more afraid of losing myself by staying silent. Your name is written on my skin because my heart insisted on leaving a mark that time could never erase. The tattoo wasn't about courage, it was about surrendering to a love I can't deny anymore. Your name on my skin is the softest rebellion I've ever made against a world that told me to love quietly. I didn't tattoo your name to impress you. I tattooed it because loving you rewrote me completely. The ink holding your name is a reminder of the night I realized I wanted you in my life forever. I hid the tattoo because I was scared you'd think it was too much. But the truth is, loving you has always been too much. Your name sits on my skin because I couldn't carry the weight of my feelings internally anymore. The tattoo is more than ink. It's a moment of clarity where I finally stopped pretending you weren't the one. Your name became my tattoo because my soul recognized you long before I did. I kept your name hidden because I didn't want you to run. But now I'm brave enough to show you who I really am. This tattoo is my truth. You've been under my skin long before the ink ever touched it. I tattooed your name because even if you never choose me, the love I have for you deserves to be honored. Your name is inked on me because no matter how far I run, my heart finds its way back to you. I kept hiding the tattoo because I didn't want to scare you with the depth of my love. Your name on my skin is my reminder that sometimes the heart speaks louder than words. I tattooed your name because you feel like destiny, even when everything else in my life feels uncertain.